My guest at this time, WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. Now, Trish, Becky Lynch has been absent from Monday Night Raw the past couple weeks. Can you give any insight into why Becky isn't here?
Why she's not here? I mean, you don't know though. I have a little secret. Yeah, you see, Becky Lynch is not doing so good. She confided in me. You see, she got real close to me. She opened up and she told me she's having a hard time with the pressure of being the top of the women's division, being the man and being a mom. And it's been too much for her. And listen, I understand because I'm a mom as well, and I have 2 children and a plethora of other things. But I'm thriving. Becky, not so much. You know, and I would watch her and I'd see her cracking. I could see the pressure crumbling. And I just decided I had to take her out of her misery. So really, what she needs to be doing is sitting at home and saying, "Thank you, Trish."
Thank you for your time. Thank you, Trish.
Yeah, see, you get it.